And we're live.
Wow, down to 9 pounds.
That's
I'm trying
right.
to get below my birth weight.
I don't have a weight problem. I weigh like 80 pounds on Mars.
Big fat fuck on Jupiter, though.
I wonder what it would be like if you went to the surface of Jupiter, right? Because it's a gaseous planet. So at what point do you like?
Wouldn't you just fall in?
You'd fall
It's
in,
not
but
all
at
gas.
some point, is there a solid core? Is there?
Determine if there is a solid core. I think I watched some sort of sciencey Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse.
Would I be standing on a solid core eventually? I know I might die, but let's just work without that. Would I stand on the solid core, or would I find that the density of the gas is somehow enough to float like water?
You'd get to an equilibrium in there way before it got to the density needed to turn that gas into a core. And so like you would get down a bit, and then I guess it would be dense enough to equal.
So there's such a thing as
mass?
gas as dense as fluid as water, I guess, because water's about human density, right? You know, so
I guess it would depend on what kind of gas it is. Yeah, because the density of some gases would make them turn to a liquid, while others would not.
I want to keep talking about this for a while because it is hilarious how out of our depth.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
What kind of gas in Jupiter?
What would
I think it has a solid core that isn't.
Hydrogen.
The core is hydrogen.
It says Jupiter is mainly made up of hydrogen and helium.
Yeah, I think it has a solid core though. I think I read that.
I think they all
If I
do.
read it, I mean, watched it on TV.
What happens if you stand on Jupiter?
I'm looking at that too. So if you weighed 100 pounds on it, this is a horrible article. The gravity of Jupiter's surface is 2.5 times the gravity of Earth. So if you weighed 100 pounds on Jupiter, you'd weigh 250 pounds on Jupiter. I read that correctly.
Oh, this would not be fun. So it says far beneath Jupiter's atmosphere is a gigantic ocean of liquid metallic hydrogen, which would look and behave like Mercury, except that hydrogen has 60% the density of water. So you would sink for tens of thousands of kilometers to reach a hot, molten, rocky core that's possibly solid.
Oh, so we'd get all the way to the core.
Oh, you got a
Eventually,
good guess.
parts of you would.
Yeah, I want to work past the whole death and dismemberment thing.
How long does
Okay,
it take
you're
to
the
sink
artist.
tens of thousands of kilometers, like years?
No, because you're not. You're
That's
going
only a
pretty
couple miles. You're thinking in miles. Just fucking with you.
No, it's pretty fun.
They're not the
It
same.
would take you forever.
No, you're going quickly. You're falling.
But you're not falling through like free air. You're falling through like increasingly dense, semi-liquid hydrogen metallic fields. I closed the article, something like that.
I mean, how long does it take to the bottom of an ocean, right?
I don't know.
Me either.
Well,
Oh, it
I've
says
lost interest.
Jupiter may have a solid core because it captured a comet or a temporary moon and sucked it in the middle.
Cool.
That's neat. So it
Maybe
did
that's
what we
what-
were talking about, and now it's stuck in the middle.
Maybe that's where the aliens.
That's
are.
where they want us to. Isn't that the best place for us if Earth doesn't work out? Europa, which is one of Jupiter's moons. I think it's Jupiter. Is it Saturn?
I don't think it's the best place for us at all, but it is. They do think that it's one of the best places in our solar system to find life.
Or is it Titan, maybe. I don't
Because
know.
there's neither of those places would be good for us because they're so far away. But I think they're saying that those are good places to find life because beneath the core of Europa is liquid water. They believe it's like an ice moon.
Yeah, I'm still outside my depth, but I've heard Neil Tyson deGrasse say that too. How close did I come on that name?
Nah, you just juxtaposed them, but you got
Neil
really
deGrasse Tyson. All right, someday.
Nailed it.
I'm getting close.
Um,
Yeah. Well, so it's pretty much our only hope, Mars. We got to try and fix Mars.
This is our
our
main-
only hope. The planet
this
that is
planet we have
closest
here
to
that has
habitable
worked.
turns out to be Earth. It's
Yeah.
almost.
What happens in like 1,000 years when it's like really fucked?
It'll still be better than Mars. Like it.
much better.
If
than
we
Mars.
have the tech to
Rich
turn
than
Mars
Mars.
into an Earth, then we probably have the tech to turn a bad Earth into a good one.
That's it. The problem would be like like an event that would just destroy the Earth, right? Like an asteroid impact. That's the real thing pushing people to Mars, or the idea of going to Mars would be to prevent that. Although, like, just living on the surface of Mars, you're dealing with an enormous amount of radiation.
There's a
like
part-
enough that it's not healthy.
I have to
Can't
wonder
live
if a
like a
spaceship would be better than Mars. Like, You just like a cruise ship, like I mean, you could live on a cruise ship comfortably for a long, long time. Could we not get this spaceship to grow food and either harvest or have some sort of giant energy source like nuclear that just lasts for a long
Like
time?
the Halo from Halo.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, do we even? Because even like in Halo, you see it, the Halo, that seems pretty cool, but it's too big. We can't make that.
Make a little
we
one.
Can't make that.
Make a little one. Spin it faster. You get good gravity.
No, we can't make that. Well, why is it not a good idea to make a Halo?
We don't have the materials to make it.
Says you.
Yeah.
A little bit of stick-to-itiveness. Put Elon Musk on the case, and we'll be.
Did NASA make a gigantic announcement yesterday about the moon?
NASA said they were going to make a gigantic announcement because they like when people pay attention to them. What I guarantee what it is that they have more evidence that there's water on the moon, which we've known for a while.
It doesn't seem very wet there.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I've seen it. It's kind of dry and dusty.
It's not liquid water.
Well,
it's useless.
Yeah, you can't.
What do we do with that solid water?
Throw it away.
Yeah,
get it out of here.
I've looked. Look, I even have a telescope, and the moon is the thing I'm best at finding. And it's true. It's true.
For me, it's the sun.
Another sunny day.
I always find it right away.
Just blood dripping from your socket.
Actually, looking at the sun, it seems super interesting to me because I see these cool pictures, and I wonder if you can see the flares. But the amount of equipment that it takes to safely look at the sun is outrageous.
I remember this just popped into my head after years. I remember this kid that I was really tight friends with in grade school. He was a little bit of an odd duck. I haven't talked to him in
for me, it's the sun. That's
13,
a good line,
14 years or something. Probably almost 20. And I remember once we were out playing recess, like playing football, whatever we were doing. And for some reason, he just goes, Taylor, look at this. And he just goes, staring at the sun. He didn't challenge me to do it too. He didn't count. He just like, look at this, Taylor.
And now that man's our 45th president.
Yeah, me and Trump, we were tight. Like, why are you hanging out with this 9-year-old? You're 58.